to this tire shop. Gotta get the Evo. I gotta go get the Evo suspension checked out because you know there's some rubbing in my car and I'm trying to figure out what it is. So we'll see what happens here. I gotta see what that knocking noise is about, so I gotta go over here. Let's see. Each time I go to Discount Tires at El Monte, I always have to wait, even if there's barely any cars on the parking lot, because they're always busy. And I've been going to this place for decades, even with my MR2. So they're always busy, but they do a good job. They always have good selection, good service, and you know they know me here. So this is just a place that I'm used to going, and so I always wait. Once my mechanic is free, we would take the Evo for a test drive to figure out where the rubbing is coming from. And I think because I've replaced the suspension quite a bit, the springs. First I had the stock suspension and then I took that out. Then I put like I-box springs and I wasn't happy with that. Then I finally put coilovers and then now it starts rubbing, and so now we're trying to figure out why it's rubbing, and that's what we're trying to do here, is try to figure out where that rubbing is coming from.
Okay, do it. Back up a little bit and come maybe. Yeah. When you back up, yeah. Back up. Up is good. Up is good. Right. Come forward.
This is my Evo mechanic, and he's really good with what he does, so I always take my car to him. Half the time though, I don't even know what he's saying because he speaks like a different language and he mumbles things, and I just go along with it. But he's really good with his stuff, and he really knows how to fix the issues I have with my Evo, so I always take my car back to him all the time.
And get ready for the wheel lock too.
So once the kids were done admiring the Evo and the teal wheels, it was time to drive the car back in and have it lifted on the hoist. I hear some clicking sound on when I turn, I hear clicking sound because I lowered it too much. So now I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the car. I think maybe it's too low, so we're trying to see, where that clicking sound is coming from. Minor details for the Evo. See how it goes. So once the tires were taken out, it was easy for my mechanic to figure out what was wrong with the coilovers. And it wasn't so much that it was rubbing anything, it was more that parts of the coilover was loose and needed to be tightened up so that every time I hit a bump, it wouldn't like loosen up and clunk all over the place. So it wasn't necessarily that it was rubbing anything, but it was more about parts of the coilover was loose. So aside from that, he just made some minor adjustments, tightened everything up, and everything looked like it was good to go. And be ready for my second test drive. Oh, let's see.
Okay, drive.
Drive. So now that the car is put back together, we go for a second test drive just around the corner to see if the rubbing is gone and the clunking noise is gone. And sure enough, I don't hear any more rubbing, I don't hear any more clunking. And the only thing is, when I finally get a chance to talk to my mechanic and he explains things to me, it's a little bit challenging because, as I've mentioned, he's a great, excellent mechanic, but it's just the language skills. His English is a little bit limited, so I have to look for keywords and sign language and just put it all together myself. But overall, what matters most is what he told me here.
Yeah, it's going over. I fix for you.
The coilover hit the thing, right?
Yeah. And it make like that. Now I fix for you.
So it's gonna get loose again
No.
in a few months?
No. That's it. Life. Full life.
Really?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Everything is cool and that all the issues are gone. Either way, I can always come back, right?